My kids and I would definitely like to have some time machine and to, some magic stick to make this all never happen and to go back home. My kids are definitely homesick. Me too. We miss, first of all, our family members. My mom and dad, so their grandmom and granddad, are in Ukraine. Here we go. Все добре, тише. Так, вам яблучки в школу. Не забудьте взяти. Все, їмо і мені теж. And my breakfast. Being a single mom of 2 kids, I realized that taking my kids back there would be too dangerous for them. So I made a very, very hard decision to stay. We thought it was just a day or 2, maybe a week, and everything would go back to normal. Unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. Назад трошки голову, будь ласка. Разом тиждень. Вже на тиждень. Значить, на цьому тижні будете чистити. А хто, звичайно, її чистить? Я. At some point, I thought I had to do something, anything, to help. If I couldn't help over there in Ukraine, I had to help. І так, хто перший? Давайте, давайте.
Може початися?
Да. Хлопчики, дівчатка, швидше, швидше. Оце буде у нас імпровізовано. Ми тут всі, аудиторія тут. Не забуваємо потім аплодувати. Потім будемо вирішувати, в кого найкраще вдалась презентація. Голосувати будемо. Трошки ближче сюди. Все, слухаємо.
Я також дивилася борщ та кашу. Перекладайте, вибираємо серденько, товстенький переклад, щоб швидше розігрілися.
The most important for them academically is to get acquainted and to learn the work of this writer. Emotionally, it's very good for them to role play because they get distracted from what's going on and they start living in that moment. And this is a comedy.
Чорнемом постояли, а родому зась.
А хіба ж я родий? То тільки собак дражнять родими.
Some remote learning is available for the students right now. This remote learning, of course, is not sufficient because the teacher might start the lesson and then 5 minutes later announce that there is a siren and she needs to go or he needs to go to a bomb shelter and the lesson is over for the rest of the day.
До речі, мене не буде десь 2 тижні, тому що ми з батьками виїжджаємо і на таборі мене теж, скоріш всього, не буде, тому можливо це останній взагалі день в цій школі, я поки не знаю. Дякую. Добре.
Так, кому молочка хлібчика? Пішли до мене, пішли за молочком хлібчика. Так, хлопчики, дівчатка, хлібчик беремо.
Ще й плакать пішла.
Будь ласка, кому потрібно, беремо. Все, ну ми будемо сумувати. Ти напиш, позвони, напиши. Домовили.
У меня вообще-то своя фабрика.
Так, тільки воно важке. Зможеш?
Так я борьбой з 7 років займаюся.
Молодець. Так. Їси таке? Їси, тримай. That's amazing that the Hungarian schools are ready to open their doors for Ukrainian children. It's just that for high schoolers, that is definitely not an option because they are almost graduating, they are ready for their exit exams. They need definitely education in their own language. For middle schoolers and primary school children, that will be just another trauma of not speaking the language, of not understanding what's going on. It would take them months and months to integrate into the system.
We felt if we had the space, we would use the expertise that were here, the Ukrainian teachers that had moved here, and try and match that up and just provide the space so that children could move back into their home language as quickly as possible and continue their learning. These children have not chosen this. They deserve their education, they deserve their childhood. We should be doing everything we can.
Кращий варіант не тільки вести самому, але передавати паси.
I'm going to hold the microphone here and I'm going to listen really deeply and you're going to share the word of how you're feeling.
Комфорт. Flabbergast. Комфорт. Бабочка.
Masha and Julia, here's some questions and see what you think.
And I will ask it.
No, you're gonna sit and you're gonna be on camera.
Just what? Just I?
Yeah.
Я там хоть красивая.
Красотка, да, прям так. Она черно. Тихо, ты головой сейчас этот микрофон заденешь.
How did you get here?
I get here by car with my family, with my mom and sister. We came from Kharkiv and we spent the first night in Chernivtsi, the city in Ukraine, and then I go abroad and now I stay here.
I cried a lot because there was the worst day in my life, I think, because I don't know what will be with my dad. I don't know what should I do. My mom didn't know what should she do, and we say him goodbye.
In 25th of February, I thought that I will cross a board with my mom, but she couldn't because she works in government and she needs to help. She needs to be like volunteer and help to Ukrainians that run from war. So I needed to cross abroad alone.
He said like, you must be strong, you must help your mom because it's so hard to her. Now I will be okay and you will be okay. We'll meet as soon as we can and just believe in you, live your life like you want, like be strong.
I say goodbye to my grandparents. I don't cry. I tried to not to cry because it was a strange moment in our life, and I understand that if I will cry, my grandparents will cry too, and it will be so stressed for there. But when I say goodbye to my mom, I cried a lot because she told to me that if it can be our last meeting.
Would you like to share some of the cell phone images that you took and what that was like to film those for yourself and what was going on? What was going on in your body? What kind of sensations you had when that happened?
I saw it by myself, by my eyes, and it's really scary and it's really dangerous and frightened, and I think I thought that it's impossible, but now it's real. It's the awful sound in my life. It's really scary, and I never want to come back and I again listen to this sound.
Мені 5. І 5.
Чому Олег?
Ну, він найменший, ну хай маленький вже йде. The children definitely miss their friends, miss communication. Communication for them means now their psychological health. The possibility to speak their own language with Ukrainians, with people from their own country.
На морі ставлю. І з бабусею. І все, вся сім'я з моря.
Приїхати додому, взяти людину, яку я завжди з нею сплю, маю на постійному і як з нею спати.
І зараз ми по колу збираємо традиції.
Новий рік празднувати у бабусі і разом красити яйця. Кожне літо ми їздимо в Одесу на один і той же дім.
Одне те саме місце.
Тому це записуємо в зошит, добре? Давайте тепер щось важкіше.
Давайте.
Що ми бачимо? Душка. Да, душка. Абсолютно.
I really want to study in my school like it was before, but I know that maybe it won't be so.
I felt alive because I didn't spoke with Ukrainians here in Hungary, and I needed to have a friends here. So now I'll have it. I think I changed a lot because I grew up, and I started appreciate all the moments in my life. I appreciate every day when I with my friends, with my family, with my mother, and I really hope that as soon as possible I will be meet with my father.
I'm smiling and laughing not because it's funny. It's only because it's hard to like feel this one more time, because when you talk, when you tell this to someone, you feel this one more and more and more times, so it's easier to laugh than to cry.
Це буде українська школа і документи державного зразка українські. От таким чином.
Не
так.
венгерські.
Ні, не угорські. Це українська школа з українськими документами буде.
Будуть котироваться, вот, например, дальше где-то?
Ну, в Україні. Ну, якби ви в будь-якій українській школі. for me, it's not the 1st of June now. It's the 24th of February at the moment. We will continue as long as the children need it. Once the Ukrainian refugee children are ready to return, we will happily close this program and announce our job done and go back to rebuilding the country.